Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be back into the number 3. So that is going to be the Cooke Mogul, the 260. We are running the wood variant of that today. We are going to be extending out the stack is going to be our goal here, as we did with the tier 2 cars. There, as you can see, we did turn around and have to extend our holding out here for the tier 2 cars, so we did turn around and add a couple 100 feet of track. Just kind of move the switch back, I guess. Whoop. We'll turn around and fly up here quick and just take a look. So it just kind of straightened out the end there and brought them together, but it does give us plenty of room for holding. And then as you can see here, we did turn around and pick up a bunch of new rolling stock. So at $850 a car, that was $8,500 worth of rolling stock there, as we did pick up 10 of them. We already had 5 of them, so the goal is going to be to see if we can actually run 15 of them, which should turn around and give us one healthy chunk of a payday. That's going to be the idea. See if we can earn back that 8,000. As I say, we can take a look there. And we're down to just $188, so we don't have the money to put a caboose on the end of it or anything like that as yet. That will be effectively our reward for running the load. If we can make it, then we'll turn around and get a caboose thrown onto this one. Just bringing up all of our temps here, getting her fed. Not that a lot of water in the boiler. We still have a little bit of water in the boiler, so it should be enough to get us through this run. This one did just turn around and get a splash and go. We'll be fueling this one up as we turn around and get this load into operation. Hopefully we have enough locomotive here. Definitely going to be a question when it's all loaded up, but I think, you know, my line of thinking is if Mosca can pull off the 20 tier 2, we should be able to get away with 15 on the hoppers, but we'll just have to see what we get out of it. There we are, a little different whistle going on. Do not need to slam into this stack because I don't know if we're going to get that whole stoppage problem going on as we start collecting up the stack. I think we'll collect up the whole stack and then just fill it up. It's not going to be a super long run today. Going to be more about getting it all hooked up and getting it out there, seeing if we actually have enough locomotive to pull it. I don't think I've ever tried to pull this many hoppers with a Mogul. Usually on something like this, I would look at upsizing 2 bigger locomotives. I don't honestly tend to run on other maps anyway. I don't tend to run too many trains over 12. That's just kind of the spot I've always found. Performance-wise, the game is kind of happy. I guess we do have water right there. We can throw a splash in while we're here. I don't think we need it, though. We still had about 1,000 gallons there, or liters, whatever it is. I'm not even totally sure, honestly. Maybe it's pounds. But we are going to turn around and just get this lined up for loading. Is going to be the idea. We have enough cars here to get loaded. We won't worry about the water too much. Water takes forever, though these hopper cars are much, much, much faster nowadays. Nice whistle in the valley, canyon. It's not even a valley, definitely a canyon, gorge. And move to the next car. Certainly more convenient than the old days of running back and forth. Can't say that enough. Even, I mean, now loading 1 player is easier than loading what used to be 2 player, to be quite honest. Used to it, I had to have jumped back and forth between cars, and not having to do that certainly does make it faster. This load should be just a great payoff. Hopefully, if we get everything over there, get it all delivered, and it all works. If we could just keep it at a nice steady roll like that. Try not to waste as much or as little as possible, I guess would be a better way to say it. Try not to waste that much, that's for sure, but it's inevitable when you're trying to slam on the button as many times as fast as you are just trying to go. You're going to waste a few. Don't worry about it. The real coal chutes probably drop some coal here or there too. Oop. Make you feel like it's authentic, you know? Not going to come out perfect on every load all the time. Let's be honest. There we go. Especially back in the day. Probably donating more to the cause now than we need to. There we go. And just like that, with this many cars, I suppose we will be emptying out. Yeah, we can't even get 2 trainfuls really before we're out. I mean, we can if we have the stock full, and that's about it. So this should definitely pay off pretty well. Alright, there we are, still at 55 to go, but we have nothing as far as stock. Let's go ahead and roll this out. Just for fun. Well, it's definitely handling it. It's accelerating. That's all we needed out of a little 260 today. That's for sure. Alright, then we should be good. I don't think we have too much switching until we get over to our destination. Which that we will flip over, and then there we go. Nice thing is now we could run this straight on from the iron and probably run out and grab some coal. I don't know if we'd stick it in the tower or what we'd do with it at this point. We don't have any track out from there, but we could turn around and run coal. So the northern line, kind of the hopper line, or the end game of the northern line is kind of the hoppers, which is right there. We will be ready, obviously, now for track extensions coming up. Quite a bit bigger locomotives, or trains altogether. It's not even just the loco here. Big locos should be coming, though. Alright, that's a cool looking train right there. We do need a caboose on the back just so that we can make sure that we keep them all together. But definitely looking like a proper little coal or hopper run, if you will. It's all iron ore. It's gonna look great for coal too. Turn around, actually probably start accelerating. This thing's eating it up actually. The reason we're going that slow is because we are just squeezing down on it. We could probably add at least another 5 more. Not that I think we need to. I think we could do 2 loads basically and empty out the mine. That's probably going to be about what we need for this one. We'll see where the payoff is. Obviously at $188, we're basically just going to look at it like we're broke and see what we get coming out of this one. Currently, all our locos run right around that 20-mile-an-hour range, so this one doing what everything else is doing. Moving along just fine. It's definitely working. So the Cooke Mogul, definitely one of the, better tier 4, I think it's tier 4 or something like that. I mean, you get your hands on a Cooke Mogul, you can do a heck of a lot. That's what I know. If it's pulling a stack like that, you have not a lot to worry about, especially on the flat ground. Cooke Mogul all day, any day, going to be a great locomotive for doing just about anything you could want to do, quite frankly. Gets around nice and easy, no problems. Easy to handle, easy to run. And it should be bringing us our best payday yet. So we'll go ahead, and it's nice for this actually on the switch too, because the 260 handles this little switchback no problem. Alright, let's get that up there. Don't fall behind the drops. Probably gonna drop a few here on the roll. Yeah, definitely looks like we dropped a few. We're gonna get most of it in there though. Rolling a little fast there at the start. It's gonna be a lot of load for the brakes on this loco, so that's gonna be probably the biggest thing to keep an eye on when we're running this load. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not trying to pick up speed like that. Cooke Mogul definitely has enough power to want to accelerate and move along with this load. Still quite a bit of ore that we could move over. This always has been like the early game cash cow, if you ask me. Best way to get paid early on in the game. No doubt about it. Get to the iron ore and you will alleviate your money troubles or your ability to make cash. That is for certain. I think we're going to get most of it in there. We have a pretty good stack going on there. Not that this is about the stock at all. This is strictly about the payoff. Alright, so that's going to bring us to a rest there. We will bring that up. So 7,000. Yeah, I got a feeling we probably wasted a little more than we wanted to. But still, $7,600. We'll call it 70. Well, it is 7,500. We're not even going to call it 7,500. So I don't think we did maybe waste any. Because, I mean, 7,500 seems like a nice round number for what we probably should have got paid. So I think we did get it all in there. That's not a bad paying load. I mean, you know, yes, the cars cost 8,500, but in one load, we're almost paying for itself too, and we definitely will, let alone restocking the mine after taking this out is definitely going to turn around and pay the rest of the bills. But I think for the most part, we are definitely moving up our stock now and making more money. That's going to bring us up to some track expansion coming up soon, but I think we're going to call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.